Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever, whenever you are. I hope this finds you well. I am Shaggy, I am Philalitea, and I got a little bit of a brain melter for you, but it's going to take some setup, so bear with me. So I got this stuff yesterday, right? I get back to the tent, and there's a tick crawling around on the top of the tent, and I think, let's see if this works. So I spray it next to him. Now, ticks don't have brains. They can't reason. So they become an interesting control group for what a reasoning creature would do in a situation like that. Just walking around, minding your own business, and then suddenly there is a circle, a radius right next to you that wasn't there before, as far as you're aware, that tells all of your sense apparatus, get the hell away from here. Well, an atheist or a skeptic would say, well, that's just the sense apparatus telling us to get away from here, and it's nothing. It's probably just electromagnetism or a bad smell. But biologically speaking, those things can discorporate you. So then, because I knew I was going to pick him up off the tent and throw him away anyway, I wanted to see what his sense apparatus would do if I sprayed that thing with him directly in the center of it, which might be an act of cruelty, but again, I was probably going to toss him into the woods anyway. The sense apparatus shut down, the legs actually tucked into the body. And so now, without reaching to scripture, without reaching to stories of people who found themselves suddenly in the center of a paranormal experience, how would you react? How would you even know how to solve the problem of suddenly being in the exact center of a circle that's wider than your ability to comprehend, that's repellent to all of your sense apparatus? I know how I've reacted. When I saw that, I went, oh, okay, yeah, that's my lived experience. You just bed down and you try to keep your arms and legs inside the cabin, the tent in this context. Because human society as it's organized and as it's expressed today is so repellent to me that my choice-making apparatus just don't know what to do. They freeze. But because I have reason, I'm able to scale down my choice-making apparatus. But choice-making apparatus is something that I've been looking for in this ancient work. How are these people, these theologians, these religious people, how are they helping people? How are they guiding people in their lives? Martin Luther and Thomas Aquinas and Boethius, these people, they're not interested in guiding anyone through their lives. They're arriving at their own sort of bliss, their own sort of, frankly, extinguishment or relaxation of their own anxieties. No, a tick can't articulate anxiety to its therapist the way you can. So a tick will lie down in that environment and die. So the question I ask for you is, how do you survive as a human being in an environment that is, as far as you can tell, infinitely repellent to your being without resorting to despair? That's what the Easter holiday is actually about. The spring equinox holidays in the Northern Hemisphere are actually about continuing moving.